question.
Yes, I was listening to some of the names that you was naming that this product is in. I train people. I'm in the military, and I work out with a lot of people in the military and out that try to lose weight. The product Rip Fuel,
Right,
I'm
that's
telling
got
you,
it.
it's in there, and I had a lot of different people telling me the reaction that they had it. I just bought a bottle of it because I train and I work out all the time, and I'm getting off of it. I'm getting the people I know off of it, and I think if you see it, don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
It's not working out.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, please welcome pharmacologist Dr. James O'Donnell to the show. And also welcome Veronica and Vince to the show. Welcome, Veronica and Vince. Get back to you guys in a second. Dr. O'Donnell, Sean stated that this ephedrine comes out of your system in 24 hours. Is that true?
Well, Sean said 12 hours. The problem is that a lot of it does, but there is a real potential for buildup of the drug because it is stored in the fat of the body and it has a longer half-life. And as more than one tablet are used, it can accumulate. And that explains why on autopsy or toxicity levels, it says that the person had the equivalent of 10 tablets or 20 tablets when they were only using 3 or 5 a day.
But, no, but I mean, you know as well as I do, and Sean's sitting here saying that, you know, well, my product's got an exact, it's got all the information on here and what to do now, 1 hour and 1 tablet in 72 hours, and we all know that just like vitamin C, it says take 2,000 milligrams a day at the max, but a lot of us in this room will take 3,000 when we got a cold, 4,000 if we have a cold. So if I take 1 of Sean's tablets tonight and felt good, and, you know, I said 1 in 72 hours, but I'm going to take it again. And I'm going to take it again, and I'm going to take it again, and again and again and again. Or when I go out to a club, because I know people who use your product right here, Sean, who take 4 and 5 of these a night while they're in a club. If I took 4 or 5 of these a night, doctor, what would happen to me?
Well, this drug is a stimulant. It works like an amphetamine. It causes the adrenal gland to pump epinephrine and norepinephrine. It's like supercharging the body, and that is what people are using it for. That's why they're taking it. The problem with the drug, I want to make a point of, this is a drug, this product, even though it comes from a plant. The active ingredient is ephedrine. It comes from a plant called ephedra, and the Chinese called it ma wang. But the ephedrine is the drug, and it has a potential for killing you every time you take it. And the more you take of it, the greater the risk of death through either heart attacks or strokes or cerebral bleeds.
Okay. All right, yes, sir.
My question would be is, in this particular case towards the parents, or maybe the doctor can answer this, would there have been any effects leading up to it that either your son noticed or you noticed in your son that, that might have caused this?
Well,
or did you notice anything?
Well, he's not here, but Charles, did you took this for how long?
On and off for several months.
And did you notice anything before you had the onset? That night you noticed something, but did you notice anything 2 days before?
Not really, no, not that I can recall. It's just increase your energy. But what's really bad about it is a lot of people take it, they're out of shape. And they're trying to take it to get into shape. And according to a neurologist, the only thing that saved me, my blood pressure is super low from doing aerobics. I'll lift weights in the morning and run at night. And having a stroke with, say, normal to high blood pressure, the amount of stroke I had, I definitely would have been dead or a hell of a lot worse than I am.
Paralyzed
completely forever. It's just, it's a lot of people take it out of the club. They're like young kids. They may be young, so they may be able to bounce back quickly. Some people take it to lose weight, and that's real dangerous because they're already out of shape. They got a bad heart, or their heart ain't the greatest, and they have, say, you know, what it does, it constricts your blood vessels. It opens up your bronchial tube. It's actually an asthma medication. It should be prescribed.
Okay, now, did you notice anything in your son? Did you hear your son complaining about anything?
Yes, we did. Carl also had slightly high blood pressure that he was taking medication for, but all the symptoms he showed, a headache. That night he was lightheaded at one point, and I checked his blood pressure, and it was slightly elevated, and we assumed he had not taken his medication.
Okay, well, now, doctor, Sean has said over and over again, this is an all-natural product that is completely safe, and he's got all the warning signs in there. Should we be running around buying this stuff? And this is sold through magazines and through an 800 number across the country. I mean, you don't even know whether or not your child is ordering this. Do you have an age restriction on this, son?
Well, considering that it is a food product, Montel, we're not regulated by the U.S. government to put an age restriction, but we do send memorandums out to all our retail outlets saying that you don't sell this to anyone under 18. When you call our 800 line, if you sound like you're too young, they won't sell to you.
But if I'm 12 years old and walk into any herbal store across America and buy a bottle of vitamin C, a bottle of I don't know, something maybe for, you know, menstrual cramps, and then that, who's going to stop me from buying it?
Exactly. You can also walk into a Save-On and buy ephedrine hydrochloride cross tabs. A 12-year-old kid can walk into a store and buy any type of chemical as well. There's has 4 times the amount of ephedrine that our product has.
Okay, so then if you're saying it's not right to buy that, then why should it be right for a 12-year-old to buy yours?
That's
Oh,
right.
I'm not saying, I don't think a 12-year-old needs to take any type of products. We don't market our products to 12-year-olds. Our target demographics, the people who we've found from our research who buy our product, are from the ages of 20 to 35. That's
Really?
where our money comes from. Yeah, we have
And why is it that it's turning up in all of the teen clubs all across America? Your product in a little pyramid. All the little teen clubs, kids are going in and passing it out amongst their friends. Why is that turning out?
That's a good point. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
First off, you understand the kids will do drugs, right? No matter what happens.
No.
It's an important point, Montel.
No, it is an important point, but you are a kid. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, you're a kid. So why would you, at 20 years old, who is selling a product that you know, looking at yourself, if I'm 16 or 30, you know exactly what you're doing on this TV show today. You know that 12, 13, 14-year-olds that see you will think you're cool. You're the cool man who makes the thing. Let me buy the little pyramid box, and I'll take it too.
Montel.
Because it's all natural.
Montel.
And it's all good for you.
Montel,
we need to get something straight.
We've sold over 15 million units of product.
Straight.
I've got absolutely no need to sell to 13, 14-year-olds.
If you had no need, you wouldn't be on this show. So you obviously are here to sell that product.
Is your show marketed to 13, 14-year-olds?
No, but there are 13, 14-year-olds that watch the show.
The fact.
And you knew that before you came here. Yeah. Wait, and tell me, wait, I'm going to get the question later. Don't act like you didn't know the demos of my show before you came here because you quoted those earlier today.
Wait a second.
Did you not?
The fact.
Well, wait a second. You're saying because I'm on your show, I'm marketing my product to 13 or 14-year-olds?
No. I'm saying that you knew very well what the demos of the show was before you came on it. That's why you picked the show to be here. We called you. You said, I'll do it. You're here. You know who's going to watch this TV, and you know that they will see this box. And this box is appearing in teenage clubs across America because teenagers are taking it because they think it's all legal, and they look at you and say, he's just like me. You know that. Or you would have had some old businessman marketing the product.
This box contains...
Like me.
This box contains a dangerous drug. The fact that it's a natural product does not mean it's safe because natural products contain dangerous drugs.
Absolutely not.
You're absolutely
Let me
wrong,
take a break. I got to take that break to pay some bills. I'm going to get your questions as soon as I come back. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet 2 young people who take these kinds of tabs. They do not take this ecstasy product. Which were you taking?
Herbal Ecstacy.
You do take Herbal Ecstacy.
They do take
What do you take?
Oh, yeah.
You take it too. Let's talk about what it makes you feel like once we get back. We'll be back right after this.